All right. Hello, everyone. I'm going to move to general chat right now and...
Complicated.
Okay, unmute. Frumple will say hello. Everyone yell hello.
You just have Frumples here, right?
Oh, hi.
Hello. So the timing was wrong? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, oh, whoops. 10 out of 10.
Now we got to... Hello!
I think we nailed it.
Yep.
Okay. Snipers are in position, please. Yep, there you go. Thanks, Thomas. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the public portion of the general staff meeting, January 2018, for the Minecraft Repetran server.
Hello.
This has been a pretty long meeting. Took about 3 hours for the prior portion. A lot of topics, but we made a lot of progress. So I'm going to go straight into the topics. Again, please keep your questions or comments or concerns to the very end. We will have a Q&A and open floor at the very end. So please, thank you for your patience.
Also, in case anyone's wondering what the snipers and all that are for, and also just all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Nothing to be concerned about.
You guys are fine. Just ignore Twitch chat.
Yes.
Please ignore Twitch chat and the guests coming in. We are aware of the situation and working on it. That's why there are snipers. The end.
Yep. Please let the authorities do their thing. All right.
Nothing to see here.
Move along. All right. I gotta look through these topics. Oh, I guess we can do a promotion right now. Might as well. I might as well announce it here. Could someone promote Extreme Coder to trustee? Not that.
Sure.
Not that it's supposed to be something celebrated, but
Frumple
Yep.
Chief will do all promotions.
okay, cool. Thank you, Chief. All right, so here's while that's happening, here comes the first topic. We decided to discuss about I'm on 1D in the agenda, boat rules. There have been at least one case where a player has built a ferry line with very minimal effort. In one case, there was basically a wall with a warp sign and a actual Minecraft boat. So we're going to be implementing some actual rules around this. So in order to be able to build a warp boat, in a sense, these rules will now be in effect. The first rule is the boats must have a realistic method of boarding. So, it has to be, I guess, connected to land or at least have some sort of ramp inside, some sort of entry point into the boat in order to be allowed. The second rule is boats must be able to travel realistically between all ports of call. So by realistically, we mean that they need to be able to physically move in the water toward between those 2 points, and that includes being narrow enough for canals or low enough for any bridges. And the third thing is the boat. Any warp sign that you put in this boat must be on or inside the boat, not outside of the boat. So putting warp signs on, say, the pier. On your ferry terminal, for example, is not allowed. You must put it inside the boat, just like any
Bus
or plane, yeah, or warp rail. Okay. Also, a reminder that seaplanes, even though they are on the water, they fall under the existing airfield and airport rules. So these boat rules will only apply to boats. So please make sure to keep those separate. Next up is a proposal that I had to increase the number of lottery tickets or increase the initial pot in the lottery. Because even though people have been winning stuff in the lottery, I think we'd like to see larger jackpots in the lottery. So what we're gonna do is we decided against increasing the max. Well, actually, we did say we will increase the maximum tickets just by a little bit, from 20 to 25. But the big change is we're going to increase the initial pot, which is currently $20. It'll be increased 5 times to $100. So every day for the in our daily lottery, it'll have a brand new $100 that can be won. So this will be starting, probably not today's lottery, but starting next lottery. I have to do some config changes on my end on the server. Might require some restarting, so please be aware of that. But we're going to try this out, and hopefully we'll start to see more or larger lottery winnings. Another thing I might be adding is maybe some sort of hourly reminder, not a very frequent one, on the server for people to just remind them to buy lottery tickets, so that we can get more participation in that. And I hope I will be able to win all of your money, and yes, it is rigged. So
Hashtag rigged.
Riggedness confirmed.
okay, next up, 1F, a proposal from Dragonbloon 419 regarding the merging of two towns, Wellsbury and Pine Mountain. Pine Mountain, I believe, used to be owned by Build Pilot, but he has given it away to Dragonbloon. He had a question regarding his airfields, and we have decided that there are actually two airfields, one in each town, and we're just basically going to decide that Dragonbloon can keep both airfields, since they're essentially kind of being grandfathered in, and they're already existing. If he wants to build any larger air facilities, he will need to go for governor and unlock the larger airport benefits from that rank. Godzilla Train will apparently be emailing Dragonbloon about that. Next up, we have two plugin proposals. Thomas Fife is suggesting the Citizens plugin, which allows the addition of actual NPCs and NPC entities in the game. There wasn't much discussion in the meeting. It's mainly the fact that I just need to get off my butt and set up the beta server, which I might be doing actually this Tuesday. There might be some maintenance happening on there. So I will try to get that working on, and Thomas will, once that's set up, Thomas will be working to set that up as well. We might also try to set up at least one of the async world edit plugins, just to see if those work again. We've tested those. We've tested this plugin before, but didn't have very much success. So we will be trying that again. As for the other plugin proposal by Silver Bubble for the Movecraft plugin, this one we will not be considering or even testing on the beta server, because it is known to be very laggy and could cause some, if left unchecked, could cause damage to the server. So we will not be considering that plugin, unfortunately. Next up, Castle has proposed that all staff, mods and admins, should be given access to the range spy command. This essentially just allows them to read any messages from any local chat channels. After some discussion, we decided that yes, this would be okay. Again, private messages and any party chats are still private, so those ones will only be visible by admins through the server logs or through Social Spy.
And only then on the need-to-know basis. Yes.
But mods will be given access to Range Spy and any local channels. The reasoning for this is local channels can be, they're not entirely private, considering other players might be in the area either accidentally or deliberately. Last up on number 1 is 1J, a suggestion by Gods to enable the Minecraft world border. Just to clarify, there are two different kind of borders we can enable. One is from the actual vanilla Minecraft game, and the other one is from a plugin that we've always had called World Border. World Border is currently enabled, but the Minecraft border is not. And the Minecraft border actually adds a visual, kind of a walled striped border around the so people can actually know where the world border is. There was some debate about this because it is some of the staff members do consider it quite ugly, and I do understand their point. So we will be testing it on beta, but unfortunately there is no option in the Minecraft client to turn these off visually. So it's either all or nothing, unfortunately, for this. So watch for that when beta is back up and running. Okay, next up is section 2. There's only one item for the MRT lines. Gods wasn't actually able to get any details for the Valley Line extension, so there's not really not much to say here. We'll be considering the actual line extensions at the next GSM. Next up is roads, section 3. This is my most exciting part of the meeting. I cannot wait. This is wow, okay. So 3A is A52. I should actually read the agenda here, sorry. One moment. Staff, if you know any details about these roads, feel free to chime in here. So first is A52, proposed by Mindman. This one goes from... Where does this go, Mindman?
South of Matheson, where the A51 is, to Alekna Bay.
Okay, this one has been approved. Next one up is A51, a modification to the A51 by Time to Make My Move. This one essentially changes basically moves the A51 under Venceslau, like underground. This has been approved since Time wants to create more space within his town to build. Next up is the B89 proposed by RD. That one is a scenic B route in the Northwest Tiger region. This one has been approved. And finally is the A230 West proposed by Fred the Time Lord. This one has been somewhat partially approved. The part that is east of Fred's town is totally approved. However, the part west of his town actually conflicts with another proposal, the B230, proposed by Felix Jan. So Fred, since you're probably in here, please go contact him to see if he's actually how far he has gone in terms of building that road. I know there's a bit of overlap between your two roads, so just link up with him. If you decide to build your two roads separately, that's totally fine. Or if you decide to merge your roads into one, that's totally fine too. But I would just suggest that you link up with him first.
But whatever you decide to do, that's already been approved.
Yeah. So
Either
whatever you
those,
decide, it's approved. Yeah.
You have approval for either of those.
Yep, correct. Thanks for that clarification, Chief. 4A. Oh, so we're going up to projects now. This item is 4A, the Northwest Corner Nature Preserve, proposed by Percat. He is suggesting that we lock off a corner of the very far northwest corner of the map, which contains mainly of a swamp biome. This has been denied because staff do not really see the value of doing this at the moment. And we're not entirely sure what even if we do it, what kind of what we would do with that land anyway. So that has been denied. Next up is item 4B, hotel building competition funding request by Time to Make My Move. I will say though that staff did discuss this building competition. We like a lot of things about it, to even the point the Time to Make My Move actually initially proposed a grand prize for this competition at $2,000, second place $1,000, and so on. But we will actually be increasing we would like to suggest increasing the grand prize to $5,000 and also increasing the other prizes as well. In addition to this, we have some other suggestions for Time to Make My Move regarding this, or recommendations, I should say. If you're going to be, basically Time is trying to replicate a town just like Las Vegas, or trying to recreate it. So we would suggest making an actual road down the middle of the town so that the hotels can be built next to it. What is this other suggestion? Recommended but nothing concrete? Let people build. Oh, okay. Also, we would also suggest that you don't go with a plot system when it comes to leaving space for these hotels. We would recommend that you leave the amount of space that's used by these hotels to be variable, so not fixed. We hope that this will allow for a larger variety of hotels, small hotels, large hotels, different kind of designs. But all in all, your funding request has been approved, and and we would just let us know when you'd like to actually start that competition. And
There are at least 2 admins who want to do it.
yeah, that is correct. So yeah, let us know when you'd like to start that competition, and we can also provide the proper marketing on the actual official server channels if you need be, including putting it on the event calendar. Next up is 4C, proposal from Shadow Border for the Breckenridge Recreation Area. This is located east of ZN 5 or 6, north of XE 3, I believe, in the little corner there. Basically, Shadow Border just wants to make some terraforming just to create a small hill, I hope, or a small mountain. So this has been approved, but as long as the height is reasonable. So we're definitely not going to be building Mount Everest right there, because that doesn't fit with the rest of the landscape, but a small hill is approved. Next up is 4D, a southern canal proposed by Minecraft's 000. We're going to throw this back to him. Something happened. Okay.
Just carry on. Just carry on.
We're going to propose that Minecraft needs to actually. In the proposal, we did not get a sense of whether he's actually asked all of those players whether he's asked those players for permission to build this canal. So we would like to ask Minecraft 000 to actually get that permission first. And if he has that permission, he can resubmit this canal at the next GSM. Next up is a proposal from Castle regarding a few canals in the east. These both have been denied for the moment. We have some counter proposals that actually end up being a lot more shorter distance and, in our opinion, a lot more natural. So. Well, I guess we'll talk with Castle in a bit about whether this will be possible or not. But you would suggest if this is possible, then he can construct them right away. Otherwise, he would need to repropose a different route at the next GSM. And finally, in the section 4, we have a proposal from Silver Bubble to build a naval base in his city of Coruscant. This has been denied, mainly for the fact that spaceports and any sort of naval bases of this nature fall under the airport rules. And for that sort of size, he needs to achieve the senator or governor ranks in order to get that. So, and we'd also like to prefer that any larger spaceships be kept in the space world, and only smaller ships should be on the new world. Moving on to section 5, town auctions. 5A is regarding Mason City, which used to be owned by the player named Kiwi Rainbow. Kiwi Rainbow has not been on for 6 months now, and there were 2 proposals for this from Alfie Pops and H&T. After a long discussion, however, we decided to give it to H&T, because we know that H&T was a friend of Kiwi Rainbow and would probably be a better fit for that town. However, if considering H&T's current activity as a player and as a mod, if H&T does not show any sort of activity or any significant development on that town within the next 1 or 2 months or so, then we will be giving this town instead to Alfie Pops. So, as we do recognize that Alfie Pops has been very patient regarding this proposal. Next up is 5B, T50, NW26, proposed or requested by Modern Art. This has been denied, again, based on Modern Art's history of taking and abandoning towns. T50 NW26, considering that it is also a current terminus for both the Western and the Taiga lines, this town is now officially up for general auction. So for the next GSM. So if you would like ownership of T50 NW26, then please send a request, except for our Modern Art, of course, to the staff email, and we will consider it at the next GSM in February. Next up in town auctions is V21. We have 2 requests from this, one from Aldranster and the other one from Extreme Coder. We've actually decided to say no to both of them. For Aldranster's case, his town is actually at V22. It is really close to V21. However, we would like to see Aldranster try to enlarge his town and also expand his town maybe closer toward V21. If he does that, say within the next month or so, then we can reconsider his request at the next GSM. As for Extreme Coder, we've decided to say no to that because there is a significant amount of buildings in that area, and honestly, we would rather that Extreme Coder start building a town from scratch rather than getting a head start, as he says, from that town. Ooh, excuse me. And the last item in town auctions is Bikini Bottom at D25, requested by James2912. Unfortunately, this one has to be denied for the simple fact that the owner of the town has recently come back from the server. That is Train Dude. So James, if you are trying to get that town, you could try talking to Train Dude about it, but considering that player is now back on the server, we can't officially give that town to you. All right, up next is Section 6 regarding Premier City Reviews or Premier City Promotions. There were actually 3 candidates for Premier in this batch, and I am very happy to say that 2 out of the 3 cities have achieved the unanimous or near unanimous threshold of votes. So the first Premier City that will be promoted to, Premier, I guess, in this batch is the City of Avella by LD Shadowlord. I'm not sure if LD is actually in here.
He's not.
Damn. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to ask for a speech from him, and I'll be posting that on the GSM results. But congratulations to LD for achieving the Premier rank for his city. Oh, he's actually in Twitch chat.
LD, get on Discord, give a speech.
You need to give a speech, LD, to Harry.
Yeah, you need a speech. Oh, yeah, he has a speech. Nice. Okay, I'll wait till you get on, but I'll keep going here, LD. Next, and the other city is the city of Elekna Bay by Mindman, and that is now the newest, also Premier City. So congratulations to both LD and Mindman for achieving the rank of Premier. You are now celebrities on the server. Super famous. Well, I guess you were, but I don't know.
It's time for my man's speech.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
I
So
don't know.
since Mindman is here, I'm going to give the floor to Mr. Mindman for his speech regarding this great city.
Okay, I'm not as organised as LD because I haven't written a speech, but
We gave you a heads up to write your speech.
you know I'm lazy. Well, I don't know what to say really.
Sorry, Yoshi.
Well, I've been on the MRT. Stop. I've been on the MRT for about just over 3 years now, and when I first joined, I would never expect myself to end up where I am. Like, the people I've met on this server are some of the most amazing people, and some friendships I think I've made on this server are gonna last way past the length of this server will. And to me, that's one of the things that's amazed me about this community, and some of the things that people have said to me when I've not been in the mood to ever continue Elekna Bay and getting me to continue it. And now I'm Premier. I think I really appreciate everything everyone said to encourage me to get to where I am now. So thanks. I don't know.
Nice
That was
speech.
a winged speech.
That was a nice speech, actually. Good job.
Golf clap. You're going to pass this exam tomorrow.
Well, I mean, it's on Wednesday, but
Okay. So LD does. So thanks for that. LD does have a speech, but I'm not sure if he's going to paste it. I could try reading it off, but we'll see if he can get that going. But yep. Again, congratulations to both LD and MindMan. If LD can't give it to me, I'll just post it on the GSM results. And also MindMan, if you have a text version of that somewhere, maybe. I don't know.
I don't.
You kind of just made that up on your own, didn't you?
Someone's going to have to
I
translate.
mean, at least it was
Yeah.
better than Tom Pears' one.
I'll
Please.
second it.
Okay, cool. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm gonna skip number 7 because you don't need to know about that. And oh yes, so number 8, the date of the next GSM has been finalized. It'll be Saturday, February 17th. So please mark your calendars for that.
At the usual time of 7 p.m.
At the usual time. I will take this time to note regarding moderator nominations. At this point, this is probably the largest the staff has ever been. We have the most mods and the most admins, and it's definitely a big turn from since when we had maybe only 1 or 2 admins and just a few mods on the server. So I will say at the moment, we will be still continuing to accept any moderator nominations for any future GSMs, including this next one. But I will just make a note that we are not in high demand for them. We are not desperate for new staff. So just keep that in mind when you're nominating people. And all right, so I guess
there's one other thing.
Oh, yes.
Which is, Gods has asked me to announce the results of the Holiday Downtown Decorating Contest.
Okay. Just for staff, I will skip 8C since I don't think it's worth talking about at this moment. So yeah, go ahead, Chief.
I gotta pull it up.
It's in both the minutes and the agenda at the bottom.
I'm supposed to be prepared, Chief. Come on.
You would think I would be, but I guess not. Okay, so
51st.
all right, so there were a whole bunch of people who did this. So this was, I don't know, Gods, you can give your speech about it later. So I'm gonna read 5th place going up, and I will award money at the same time, or whatever. We'll do that in a sec. So for 5th place, the town of Vault City and the player of Zomji High 5. That's 5th place. 4th place is Mike Roma for Hanamura. 3rd place, Shadow Border for Eden. 2nd place is Narnia 17 for Utopia. And the grand prize of $10,000 for the town of Kakua Village is going to Pineapple Perv or Amber Pine.
Yay!
Yay!
Golf club.
Just to reiterate, the prizes for those is 10,000 for first, 5,000 for second, 3,000 for third, and fourth 2,000, fifth 1,000, and all the other participants will be getting $100. So.
Have your participation trophy, right?
Oh, yeah, there's an LD on the server now. A new god has been born. Oh no. Okay, I believe that is not the end of the public portion, but any announcements, really, unless I'm missing something, staff. So now, actually, go ahead.
Did you say the vote of the date of the next GSM?
Yes, I have said that.
Sorry, I must have missed that. My bad.
Okay. Yes, time to make my move. I'm skipping 8B and 8C, so don't worry about that. Also, before we get... Since we're done in announcements, we will be doing the open floor and Q&A, but before I do that, I would like to thank some people in Twitch chat. So thank you, Frosty, and Halfy Crafty for the follows, and thank you, Richard Woo 9 for the subscription. Much appreciated. What is that?
Robin.
What happened?
Your mic.
It just went crazy. I don't know.
You left the server, so I can't smite you.
Yeah, I crashed. Sorry.
All right, folks. Oh, okay.
Incompletely.
I'm muting Robin. How do we do this? Okay, anyway. All right, folks. So this is now... Oh, hold on. I've screwed up my Minecraft. There we go. All right, folks. This is the time for the open floor and Q&A. How this works is Basically, if you have any question, concern, comment, complaint, anything like that, please state that you have one either in game or in Twitch chat. I guess you could also do the voice channel in Discord, but I will try to watch all three and note you down. And please don't post the whole question in Twitch chat or in game or in Discord. Please just say that you have a question, and then when I call your name, I will give you a chance to speak or type your question in game. Just hold on here. I'm just going to need to adjust my Minecraft window size here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to note down the names here. So I don't know, staff, entertain them or something while I note them down.
Just remember afterwards that I guess what's behind you.
Jacksonville's up by 3.
Oh, thank you, PanDG3 for the subscription. Unfortunately, I don't have notifications enabled when I do MRT streams. I'll probably fix that later on. But yeah, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. So far, I don't really see any questions. Again, PM me either in game or just send a message in Twitch chat.
So, in case anyone's wondering, currently Jacksonville Jaguars are up 20-17 with 4.5 minutes left in quarter 4.
The New England Patriots have the ball at the Jacksonville 15-yard line. First and 10.
And the Vikings-Eagles game starts at 6:40 Eastern.
Mm-hmm. So 1 hour, 50 minutes from now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I will be watching football later, which I normally don't, but because Minnesota, I will be watching football later.
No, sports ball.
Sports ball.
LD is asking, are World Edits available now? Not yet.
Also, as a reminder, just to start with, questions should be serious.
I need to go to another meeting, so I will see you guys later.
Right. See you, Chief. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for coming. All right. So far, I have. I'm just gonna list them out. Frosty, Chimpy, and maybe Silver Bubble.
You've got one from Protocol as well in the Twitch chat.
Can I
Oh, sorry.
Pine's asked me to make.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Pine's asked me to do the holiday contest speech. So I guess I'll just say a quick word because Cocoa Village was part of the island adventure map that I worked on. So and Pine did all the holiday decorations herself on that. So I think on behalf of both of us, just want to say thanks for actually playing that. It was good fun making it, and a lot of people playing it was seeing you guys play it was pretty fun. So. And maybe I've got something else in the works. We'll see. Thank you.
Cool. Sorry guys. This is actually hard to keep track. There's some people in Discord. If I miss you, please just yell at me or PM me in game or something. So just to get me there. Okay. So first up is MC Protocol with some sort of statement about the library.
Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? So I had some questions basically about the library, and I'm just wondering because it didn't show up in this GSM whatsoever, and I sent a message to the staff about if I can take control of the MRT library since Major, or I think Major was the one who built it. If I can take any form of control over the library, because what's been seeming to me is that he's not really caring or not really doing anything about it. I mean, no one else is. So I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do at this moment.
MC Protocol, are you thinking of the MRT National Archives?
Is that what this is?
The one next to the MRT Mail.
The one next to the MRT Mail. The library is in the old world.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crap.
I mean, I thought it's the MRT Library and National Archives.
Library.
Well, it was just It was just called the National Archives.
Oh.
Okay.
He's still the library. So.
Even then, protocol. I think that might have been a better question as a proposal, maybe, in an email to staff rather than a question here. So, yeah.
Okay.
But do you have any other questions about it? Yeah. I mean, Major is not really active on the server even as a mod, so. Awkward silence.
Send an email. Next question.
Send an email. Okay, moving on to the next person. Dragon Balloon 419. I'm not sure if you're in Discord, but you can type it out. Oh yeah, you are in Discord. But you can choose either type it in voice or in chat. Or not type it in voice, what am I saying? Say it in voice or type it in chat. Yeah, just say it in, yeah, so go ahead and say it in Discord. And I'll read it out again for the Twitch viewers. Okay, so this is regarding the Airfield Proposal, or the merging of his cities. His first question is, will the email be sent to Build Pilot, who sent the original email, or sent elsewhere? I think I can ask Gods to send it to both of you.
Yep, can do.
Yeah, so just to make sure that both of you get that communication. And he has a second question, which he is typing right now. Also, Bency Smith is yawning. I see you there. Why are you yawning? If you guys think that this meeting is boring, then, well, you got to deal with it.
You could always wait till the results are public.
Yep. The second question from Dragon Balloon is, based on what Yoshi said, you did take the suggestion I had about where the space for it came from, with it being part of... What? That question is worded weirdly. Based on what Yoshi said, you did take the suggestion I had about where the space for it came from, with it being part of Governor Airport Space.
Who asked this?
Dragon. It's in Discord voice channel. Could you try rewording that question? While you reword that question, I'll come back to you and I'll poke another person for a question. Next up is Fred. Fred, you had a question.
Test.
Who said
What?
that?
Please don't use the text-to-speech.
Fred, I'm not sure where I'm going to find your question. So it's your turn. And I'll get back to Dragon Balloon's question in a sec. No, actually, Dragon Balloon has his question already. So Dragon Balloon says, will the second airfield space remove space from that of the Governor Airfield? No. When you reach the Governor rank, you have it's basically... Yeah, basically, I would say those airfields are separate from that. So again, excluding those two airfields, your airport size will be half the size of your cities combined, as normal. So, Fred, it's your turn. I don't know where your question is. I'm looking on all three, Twitch chat, Discord, and in-game. I don't see anything.
Test.
By the way, while I'm waiting for that, if you have a question, or comment, or concern, or whatever you want to say, this is an open floor and Q&A. Please PM me in game, or say it in Discord voice channel, or say it in Twitch chat, and I will try to get to you. If I miss you, keep pinging me, because I might considering I'm trying to monitor 3 different textual methods of communication. I might be getting overwhelmed here. Okay, I'm not sure where Fred is, so we're gonna move on to time to make my move. Please post your question somewhere.
Might as well reveal my voice.
Reveal. Who are you? Anyway, what's your question?
So 2 questions, both about the hotel thing. It would be, first, I might need to expand to ZN40 if we're going to get rid of plots, so would that be okay? Or would that have to be a separate proposal?
Is that west of what you have right now?
That is west, yes. Yeah, east is Pinestown.
Would one of the staff mind just looking up ZN40 and see if anyone's claimed that quickly?
In principle, yes, but it's probably best to expand as you need it, based on how many people are taking part. So,
Well,
if there's
yeah,
only
just theoretically, if I had to go, would that be okay?
looking at it on Dynmap, you should be fine to carry on
Okay,
extending
I
there.
don't
Yeah.
see anything here.
Okay. For the purposes of this, I think we'll just say that you've claimed that city just for the purpose of this contest. So, yeah. Did you have another question at all, or?
Yeah. And also for the purposes of the hotel competition, would it be okay for me to rename the station on the Dine map and for the World Guard region to because I don't know if that's rule breaking or
typically
conflicting or anything.
typically we won't give it to mayor. How about this? I would say when the contest is finished, we will allow you to rename the station.
Alrighty.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. By the way, PanDG, you need. He's asking how do you access Discord? Please, the best way is probably go in game and ask a staff member for the Discord invite link, as I don't want to post that in Twitch chat for obvious reasons.
So Frumple, what are the exact circumstances around denying the naval base proposal?
Okay, I can answer that. Basically, if we had approved it, it might be considered. It might because our airport and airfield rules are a catch-all for any sort of air and space travel. So that includes airplanes, helicopters, seaplanes, spaceships. Yeah, pretty much anything. So if we had allowed it, that might be considered a exception to that rule, and that would not be fair to everyone else on the server. So that is why we've denied that. If you want to be building a naval base or any sort of air or space facility in your town, you need to achieve the appropriate rank for that.
Can I still put those ships in the air though?
We believe we said keep the larger ships to the space world.
Yeah, we would rather you keep the larger ships to the space world. If you want to start putting some ships there, sure, but if you did, just for flying around your city, I think that would be okay. But in terms of your actual port, you need to achieve the rank for that.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, where the hell is Fred? Fred?
He's dead. Fred is dead.
Not here.
Fred is dead. Oh,
Let's just go on the assumption that his question would have been, will you ride Fred Rail?
No, Fred usually has very excellent questions, and I was looking I was looking really forward to Fred, but he decided to ignore me. So I'm gonna have to it's over, Fred. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. I can't read my own writing. Okay, moving on to Minecraft 000. I'm not sure. Is that you on Twitch right now, or who? You'll have to identify yourself, Minecraft. 000. Where are you? Are you in game? Are you in Discord? Are you in Twitch chat?
He's in game.
Okay.
He's in game.
Yep. So ask your question in game. Oh. Beast is strange. Unless you're a member of the server, we can't give you the Discord link. So, yeah. If you are a member of the server, okay, you're asking about IP. The IP is minecartrapidtransit.net. It's also linked below on my channel. There's a website as well, so you're free to join if you'd like. However, do note that due to some issues with our Minecraft server or some vandalism, guests aren't able to currently talk in game, because usually they are able to, but not at the moment. Minecraft 00, I'm still waiting on your question. Still waiting. I probably missed some people, but
He's not in Discord.
He's still writing. He says
he might be, but he might be listening on Twitch chat. So there is a few second delay, but I mean, still writing. Okay. Well, meanwhile, again, if you have a question, comment, or concern, just as a reminder, please let me know in Discord, in game, or on Twitch chat. I may have missed some people, so if I have, please let me know.
There's one in Discord #voice channel for Time to Make My Move. He's got another one.
Okay, I got you, Time. Time has one more question. I'm just going to let Minecraft 00 to finish his question here. And Thomas is continuing to snipe. Oh, here comes a PM. Minecraft 00 question is, if I did get the permissions from towns near my project, would the staff let me modify the A roads to bridge over the river? I would suggest, as part of your proposal, once you've got all the permissions from those people, integrate that modification into your proposal as well, and we'll consider it all together. More than likely, we will probably, unless there's a issue with modifying that A road, we would likely approve it. But please be sure to include it in your proposal when you submit it in the next GSM. Please let me know if that answers your question or not, but other than that, I will be moving on. Okay, next up, going back to Time to Make My Move, what is your third question?
Okay, more of me. Let's see. It's kind of a simple question. So, could we just put a warp to the competition in Central City?
Yeah, totally. We could do that.
Okay, yay. Let's do that then, whenever it starts. I think
Okay.
I'm going to have it start in a couple days.
Just,
Okay. Heads up, Thomas. That is... No, don't ban that guest. Thomas, damn it.
That was an actual.
That was an actual guest.
Whoops.
sorry, guest who's on stream.
Sorry, guest. That was the one in Twitch chat. Well, I mean...
Trigger fingers.
Rest in peace.
Anyway, all right, so I'm at the end of my queue here, so yeah, Thomas has a trigger finger right now. Just let me see.
Yeah, Time to Make My Move, just let me or the council know, and then we'll probably get you set up as soon as we get that whole situation set up.
Okay. All right, so next up is KittyCat11231. What's your question?
What is your opinion on the way businesses handled the 2008 financial crisis?
Are we going to... Okay. I have no opinion. I'm sorry. I hate capitalism, all right?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm a comrade. I'm a communist. So sue me. Looks like we're getting to silly questions now, but let's go on to thermonuclear war. What is your question? And thermonuclear war. I'm not sure where we're gonna. Not sure where you're gonna be posting your question.
Muted in Discord. Unmute him, please. That's what he said.
What is the Minicourt Rapid Transit government doing about the Mercury situation?
You could have typed it.
You could have typed it. Don't.
Yeah, please don't do.
Please don't do that. But I will. Okay, fine. Do you want me to make an official statement? I will. So, right now, as a precaution at the moment, we have decided to disable guests from chatting in public in the global channel. So that is also why Thomas Fife is currently banning most guests on site. Though, of course, this has the problem.
This one's fine, because this one's fine.
What do you mean this one's fine? The one you just banned?
As in, yeah, he's clear. As in, like, that's a safe ban.
Okay. So, yeah. So, Yeah, that is the precaution we'll be doing. I'm not sure how long I'll be keeping this, preventing guests from talking in global chat. It could be a few days, could be a week, I'm not sure. So I'll let you know when that's lifted. But yeah, no, unfortunately, there isn't much we can do about Mercury. He is changing his IP and changing his account, and we will just continue to ban him until he grows tired of it. So yeah. And I will take a moment for everyone listening. Please, if you do see Mercury or any sort of disruptive guest player, do not post any personal information about that player or basically berate them in game. It does not help the situation. You're basically giving them what they want, which is attention. So do not give them any further attention. Your best course of action is to simply ignore them and continue on and move on. I am a little concerned that people might be panicking about the situation and comparing it with something like Cola Fest, but honestly, that's not even the case here. It is annoying, but compared to that, not even close. Okay, LD, I'm going to... LD sent me his speech, and I'm going to read it out for him, unless he wants to come on. It's a long speech, but I'm willing to just read it out since I've been talking for the last 4 hours. I might as well keep going. Alright, so here is the speech from LD. Many have died in the pursuit of perfection, but that was a risk I was willing to take. Avella has been a journey from the very beginning. Those that knew me before the switch to Gamma knew that my city there was sublime, in quotes. A city very similar in style and scope to modern-day Avella. With Avella, I sought to finish what I had begun with Sublime, a modern, brutalist city. Quick to rise, faster to fall. Avella is a combination of thousands of hours of my work, and others. Avella would not be the city it is today without the franchises that garnish the city streets and the businesses that form the core of this financial behemoth. I can't pronounce that properly. So thank you to all of you who put up with my bullshit and put a franchise in Avella despite my oppressive building regime. The city nor the server would be the same without you. And not you, but thank you to the people who visit or present at the Avella Expo. I can promise that you have not seen the last of the Avella Expo, and I seek to make Avella the #1 place to be for major events. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this wonderful community, and thank you to the staff who voted me to this rank and giving me recognition for my labor of love.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, I hope I did that justice.
I am,
oh, there you are.
Like, genuinely, to, like, everyone that has been a part of building Avella, like, thank you, everyone. Those that know me know I spend an unhealthy amount of time on this server. Like, and building Avella has, I think, taken 2 to 3 years now. So it has truly been a labor of love. But it would certainly not have been anything close to what it is now if it weren't for the community that had helped me all throughout, and the people that have helped build Avella, both physically and metaphorically. So, thank you, everyone.
Congrats, OD.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. All right. So I think we're going to try to bring this to a close. This is the final call for any further questions, comments, complaints, concerns. Please note that either in Twitch chat, in-game, or in Discord. Otherwise, if I don't get any further questions, and also, yes, if you have a silly question, I will. This is the time to start asking them.
Guess what's behind?
Yeah, guess what's behind you?
What's behind you?
20 questions. 20 questions. Let's do 20 questions.
Okay, let's see. Well, first let me go. Let's see. Thermonuclear War asks, I have a question. Do you know the WIA? I don't know what you mean there.
Do you know the way?
No, it's spelled, no, in-game, you see in there, it's spelled WEA. I don't know what that means. You clearly failed at memeing. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Time to make my move has a question. I have a question. Can you tell LD to build an airport? LD, can you build an airport? Oh, he's not in Twitch chat anymore, or Discord anymore. So, I don't know. You better ask him yourself. What else is going on here? I'm looking. Mega says he has a totally silly question inbound. I'm still waiting for it. MC Protocol. Nope, I'm not going to say that.
I think Mega's in chat if he just wants to read it.
Mega's in.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
So the question is, Frumple, how good are you at rapping, Frumple?
Oh god, no, we're not.
I don't like rap, actually.
Really?
He's not reading syllables, he's distracted, that's what you're saying.
No, not a diss track. You know what it is, HPT, don't you?
Okay.
In the future, at some point.
Right. Rumple, that's what's mind you.
20 questions.
No, there's still questions coming in. Hold on. Thermonuclear, can you make ASMR sounds? No. If you want to listen to ASMR sounds, you should go watch my Astroneer playthrough, because there's lots of it in there. Look for the episode named Medium Storage. It's on my YouTube channel, by the way. Okay. What else is there? Protocol, what's your question in Discord?
Just want to tell everyone, ravioli, what's in the formioli, right? That's it. I'm done.
Why?
And I've clicked server mute on MC Protocol. All right. Okay. Woo Rich asked the question, have you seen the War of on Communism in Richville? Oh no, this is...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't usually look at wars, but maybe I'll take a look.
Different.
This is...
Alright, looks like the stupid questions are dying down, so unless there is any
20
more...
questions.
20 questions. Question 1.
Thermonuclear War asks, do you endorse the use of uranium treatment in spies? I don't know what that means. Who's that? Clicking server.
HVT.
Oh, no, it's thermonuclear.
That was thermonuclear.
Okay.
Also
Music in my background.
Okay. Time to make my move says, will this go to YouTube soon after stream it? Yes. It'll be up maybe by Tuesday. And I will also try to get the GSM results maybe also by Tuesday. But again, to be honest, writing the GSM results takes a lot of time because it's a lot of stuff in it, especially this one. So if it comes maybe a week or two later, don't be surprised by that. I don't know what the hell Thermonuclear War is saying in game, so I'm going to ignore that. Okay, do you want to play 20 questions now?
20 questions.
All right.
Yes.
Question 1.
Is it a person?
No.
No.
Question 2.
Okay.
How do you
Is it food?
No.
Not a person, not a food. Is it a place?
No.
Okay. Is it a picture?
No.
Okay. That's 4 questions.
Yep. You can get this, I believe you.
Is it something offensive?
No.
No.
Damn it. You've said no to all these things. I'm not getting anything from this.
Do you want me to the...
Is it something is it something that I would laugh at?
I mean, Maybe. I mean, I will say not, and it's not what it originally happened.
Is it large?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, sure.
It is.
Damn it.
Here, we'll tell you the broad category that is an event. It's some kind of event.
Event. Okay. That's an interesting hint. Is it an event that happened on the server or has happened?
No.
Can I give a hint?
No. I think he should.
Oh, I think I know.
No hints. No hints.
I'm now confused. Like, if it's not something that happened on the server, then what is it? Event. What? I don't understand. This is confusing now. Is it a popular event?
I mean, it was an event that definitely changed a lot of things for a certain.
I wouldn't exactly call it popular.
It wouldn't. It was not. Definitely was not popular.
Is it related to the server in any way?
Nope.
No.
What the hell? I don't.
How many questions is that so far?
Is it? I don't know.
10 questions remain. He's halfway there. He's halfway
It
there.
doesn't even matter. This. Okay. Is it? Is it a real life event or some sort? Like.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Is it? Does it have anything to do with giving birth?
No.
No.
That would be very.
Well, I mean, considering the amount of the level of humor you guys have, I would not be surprised if that was the case.
Don't let that bootleg telephone game traumatize you.
9 more questions to go.
Does it have anything to do with love or marriage?
No.
You could say. I'm sure there was a lot of marriage.
The answer is no. The answer is no.
So it's a life event.
I will say it only happened once.
It only happened once.
It's happened multiple times, but I'm talking about a specific one.
This is a stupid question, but does it have something to do with me?
No.
No. Okay.
No, you live in Canada.
Not that we're aware of.
Does it have something to do with politics?
Yes. In a way.
Yes. Say that.
Yes.
Okay. Does it have something to do with the United States?
Yes.
Yes.
5 questions left.
Does it have something to do with Trump?
No.
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 Well, it could.
No, it didn't.
What? 4 questions left, and I.
3 questions left.
Oh, 3 questions? Okay, so U.S. politics, some sort of event that happened real life.
Close to politics, but not politics.
Yeah.
Close to
Politics related. Stop with the snowballs, please.
Something that politics can affect.
And that can affect politics.
Is it a local event specific to a city?
No.
No? Okay.
Quite the opposite.
Does it have something to do with the Constitution?
No.
Oh god.
No.
Is that all the
Last question. See if you can ask last question, then guess.
What happened there?
What the? Why are you asking me something U.S. related? I don't know anything U.S. related.
Well, okay. This
You know where it is?
Yeah.
Yes, and that doesn't help me at all. It just means okay. Just honestly, it's living in Canada. Everything south of the border is just a blob to me. So,
What are states anyway?
actually, sometimes when I see sunsets, it's like all the U.S. is burning when I look south.
We got 1 more question, and then a guess.
It's an event that happened. Is this event is this a recent event?
Okay, it's within the last 10 years.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's recent. All right.
That was your last question.
That's
you
your
have to
final
guess.
question. You gotta guess now. Random guess. Name a random event.
I don't know. 10 years. The big economic crisis? I don't know.
Turn around, listen.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it takes you that long.
Fly out, Frumple. You can fly out.
I mean, I think Kitty's question to me was a big hint, so I was like,
yeah, okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing this on stream. Oh wow!
The 2008 financial crisis.
So whose idea was this?
Mine.
When was this built? Because I was in the van the whole time.
It was during the public
portion. Just 2008 financial crisis.
Who's involved in that?
Oh wow!
Me. That was it. Just me.
Oh wow! There's actually
just like
papers flying around.
Excuse me for a second.
It's actually really good.
Now clean.
I think I prefer the pirate ship last time, but
yeah, the pirate ship was nicer.
Gotta vary it up.
Right, get rid.
Stop.
Here's
Why are black holes? No.
Yeah, please, whoever watched the firework, please don't do that.
Do what?
Please.
There's fireworks called black holes, and
No black holes.
Oh.
Please stop. Thermonuclear war. Please stop with the fireworks.
Seriously, please stop with the fireworks. Otherwise, I'm going to ban people.
Oh shit!
Just because Thomas has a sniper rifle doesn't mean I have one too.
Right.
Well, there is /shock.
Rumble, what do you got? Do you think you would have gotten if Kitty didn't ask the question?
I probably would have missed it completely because it was. I don't know. It's such a. I've forgotten. I think people have forgotten about the crisis. Honestly, it's like. Yeah.
So what did you guess then in the end?
He guessed economic crisis.
Well, if I knew it was within the last 10 years, I was thinking maybe inauguration of Obama or something, or I don't know. There's not really much happening in the U.S. Honestly.
Just the government shutting down right now, but other than that.
Yeah, that happens every year.
Yeah. At least every year too.
When was the last one though?
2013?
The last year was 2013 or 14. No.
Somewhere around there.
Anyway.
Boy.
Next time, Yoshi, you should build the 1860 presidential election.
Right, is this Jason done?
I believe so. Officially it is done. I might hang out for a few more minutes on stream, but
You like telephone?
I'll play bootleg telephone.
I think I'm good. I'm gonna pass. By the way, can I have an?
Oh, go ahead. Well, what is it, Yoshi?
I was gonna say, can I have an admin help me play the floating papers? Because they're invisible.
Yeah. I think I will. I might maybe. Actually, I think I'll actually pass on bootleg telephone. I got some other stuff to do, so I'll be making the stream relatively short. So.
You should visit the GSM Igloo in Marblegate.
I already have. I actually started. I started in that when
No,
I did the
now.
final portion.
Yeah,
now.
you should go like now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a dragon. That's always been there.
Look under the drag.
Oh my god.
Wow, there's a lot of florists here.
Okay.
We're responding to a public safety hazard.
I don't see anything here.
I missed
Can't even ask.
I see.
CIA is apparently come to help protect.
That's mad.
I see.
Oh, and you should see the trucks they're coming from.
You want massive water. The
the purple color reminds me of Saints Row a little bit.
No,
Saints
the
Row's great.
biggest. I think the biggest thing on the server right now is the war on communism.
Can you find the real one?
Yeah, that's a really, I don't know. That's a really centralized event. I'm not sure if that's the biggest thing right now.
So
wait, did you ever roll that back, Tom?
Huh?
The war on communism in Richville, has that been?
No. He said not yet. So okay.
You should see that from Bull.
Yes.
Bring me HVT.
Yeah.
Where can it? Who should I teleport to?
TP to HVT.
Oh
God.
Next year, I'm kidding. Don't reveal what it is.
I just asked a seemingly random question.
No, Kitty, don't reveal what it is next time. Who made it? Night.
Yes, communism tried to invade Richville, but we prevailed.
Yeah, we brought in all the defenses necessary. There was about 7 different forces in this battle. 8.
I don't know. We haven't even
Versus the relatively tiny force of Broken Kidney, there's the Atlantis Defense Force, about 36 KIA jets, Mega's military. Lala sent in a few dragons, and HVT is a flying train.
That 9, if you add me.
Yeah, I got the full list here. Atlantis Defense Force, Bart Police, Tranquil Forest, Kessler Military, that's the dragons, KIA Armed Forces, Moromoa Ground Defense Initiative, Pearl Coast, and Richville Military. Pearl Coast wasn't in this battle, they're in the previous battle.
Oh, Frumple, I think Moderator has a question for you.
What is his question?
He just says he's a final question. I don't know if he can hear something.
Okay, well, I'm still on stream. I'm still streaming, and if anyone has any casual questions, I'll still take them.
One thing that I just realised from Paul, do you want to announce that the bulletin board in Central Park will now be used for current events?
Yeah, by the way,
Sure, I mean, I'm not sure if I approve of it completely because I remember doing that earlier on the old world, and I could never get the time to update it all the time. Personally, I think the events calendar is the best way to keep track of that.
at least all the information for the old rules, such as mumble info.
Modern Art, your request for T50 NW, whatever number it is, has been denied. Pretty much based on your history of removing or abandoning and retaking towns, if that is the town you're talking about. Time that's not really appropriate. Anyway, folks, is there anything else I need to look at or do?
Not really. Not at all.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end this stream. Let me just see here. Actually, I'll just talk to stream first. I won't talk to Discord. Well, actually, I'll talk here. Why not? Because I'm talking anyway. So that ends the public portion. Alright, it kind of already does end the stream for the general staff meeting. Again, I will try to get the results on the website within a couple days on Tuesday. I also will be probably doing some maintenance on Tuesday, so to set up the beta service. So the wiki might be read-only for maybe like an hour or so as I take a backup of that, as well as maybe the Minecraft. Actually, not the Minecraft server. That'll stay running. So just the wiki. In terms of streaming, I will be streaming some Planet Coaster on Wednesday. I'm going to try going to sandbox mode this time and playing around with that. I'm sure Fred would like that. He was requesting that. And then on Friday, I'll be playing Railway Empire on its release day. So finally back to playing some train games. And then after that, on Saturday, is the Amazing Race 8, the third session number 3. And 5 teams left, Yoshi, I think?
Yep.
So 5 teams are vying for the $10,000 prize. So I will be streaming that as well. All right, folks, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
This stream is brought to you by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Bye!
Next GSM at Trusty Tower.